This story begins not with a hero, but with a monster, Medusa. Once a beautiful priestess, Medusa was cursed by Athena. Her golden hair transformed into venomous snakes, and her gaze became so deadly that anyone who looked directly into her eyes was instantly turned to stone. Unlike her immortal sisters, Medusa was mortal, doomed to a lonely existence surrounded by the petrified remains of those who challenged her. Her power was pure dread, a defensive horror that kept the world at bay. Warriors and kings alike fell frozen mid-action. Facing Medusa was not a test of strength, but of wit, a challenge for a very particular kind of hero. Into this world steps Perseus, demigod son of Zeus. He was tasked with the impossible: slay Medusa and bring back her head. Direct confrontation meant certain death, but Perseus had divine help, Athena herself. She gave him a mirrored shield, instructing him to use its reflection to avoid Medusa's deadly gaze. With this clever strategy, Perseus navigated Medusa's lair, eyes fixed on the shield, not on her. He found her asleep, and with a swift stroke of sword, he severed Medusa's head. Even in death, Medusa's power remained. Her head could still turn enemies to stone, but Perseus wasted no time, securing the head in a special bag. He used it to defeat monsters and foes on his journey home. His victory was not just of strength, but of ingenuity and divine favor. The head of Medusa, once a symbol of terror, became a weapon of justice. Perseus's triumph celebrated intellect and courage over power. This story is the ultimate heroic ideal, where wit and will conquer the monstrous. Perseus's prize would inspire artists for centuries to come. Fast forward to Renaissance Florence, where Benvenuto Cellini immortalized the myth in bronze. His Perseus with the head of Medusa stands in the Loggia dei Lanzi, capturing the myth's climax with breathtaking drama. Perseus stands triumphant, holding Medusa's severed head aloft, his body dynamic and powerful. The statue is a masterpiece of Italian mannerism, complex, dramatic, and meticulously detailed. Medusa's head is both beautiful and tragic, her snake hair writhing with life. The sculpture is designed for viewing from all angles, revealing new details with every step. Cellini's technical skill shines in the musculature, the winged sandals, and the stylized blood. Placed in Florence's political heart, the statue is more than art. It's a bold public statement. Cellini wasn't just telling a story, he was showcasing his genius in the city's most prominent square. Here, myth, art, and ambition collide in bronze. Cellini's Perseus is actually also a political message. Commissioned by Duke Cosimo I de' Medici, the statue symbolized his triumph over Florence's chaotic republic. The Medici family ruled Florence with immense wealth and influence, controlling politics, banking, and the arts. Their power shaped the city's destiny for generations. Perseus represents the Duke, strong, decisive, divinely favored. Medusa, the defeated republic, source of paralysis and disorder. The statue warned citizens, oppose the Medici, and share Medusa's fate. Its placement in the Loggia dei Lanzi, facing other iconic statues, was deliberate. Medusa's gaze seems to petrify the symbols of past governments: Donatello's Judith, Michelangelo's David. The entire Piazza becomes a stage for Medici power, with Perseus as the star. Art here is propaganda, shaping public opinion and rewriting history. Cellini's work is deeply embedded in its political context. The statue's meaning is inseparable from its place and time. In Renaissance Florence, art was power. Benvenuto Cellini was as bold as his art. He inserted himself into his masterpiece, literally. Walk behind Perseus and you'll find a hidden face on the hero's helmet, Cellini's own. This secret self-portrait is a statement. Cellini is not just the creator, but the hero. He equates his artistic struggle with Perseus's quest, elevating the artist to heroic status. The hidden face is a reminder. Behind every masterpiece is the mind of its maker. In an age when patrons claimed the glory, Cellini asserted the artist's genius. His self-portrait is both signature and legacy, a quiet boast cast in bronze. The Renaissance saw artists rise as intellectuals and creators, not mere craftsmen. Cellini's secret face is a testament to that transformation. The making of Perseus was as dramatic as the myth itself. During the casting of the statue, disaster nearly struck. Cellini, now aging and seriously ill, was confined to his bed while the bronze was being poured in his workshop. As night fell, a storm rolled in, and the temperature in the furnace dropped. His assistants, overwhelmed and unsure, let the molten metal begin to cool and clot, threatening to ruin the entire sculpture. But in a burst of determination, Cellini leapt from his sickbed, shouting commands and tossing anything flammable into the fire. Furniture, tools, anything to revive the heat. Miraculously, the flames roared back to life, the bronze melted once more, and the sculpture was saved just in time. Cellini's triumph became legend, capturing the Renaissance ideal of the artist as heroic creator. The statue is not just a work of art, but a monument to Cellini's will and ingenuity. Whether embellished or true, the story endures. Perseus with the Head of Medusa stands today as one of the great masterpieces of Renaissance sculpture, bold, breathtaking, and unforgettable. In bronze and legend, both hero and artist are immortal,